Oh, pretty nice. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. So, today we tackled this 1992 Blazer that was in desperate need of some attention. We did some product comparisons, did a product highlight, made a night and day difference. Spoiler alert, it looks a lot better than it did. So let's get into it.
Now to interrupt your awesome program for some talking.
Well, welcome back everybody. I'm Paul from Celtic Interior Shine, obviously. So today we got my buddy's 1992 Blazer in. We're gonna do a good pre-wash, contact wash, decontamination, and seal it with some pretty sweet stuff. But right now we are going to look at the IK Foam Pro 12E and the detail keg from Scott Graves. We're going to see essentially which one's faster and the foamability of them both. Now the detail keg doesn't come set up to foam right away from Scott. There are a few modifications made to it to make it foam to be able to compare both of them. Both have the same cleaners inside them, so we're just going to see who's better for us today. May not be who's better for you tomorrow, but for us today, this is what we're going to find out. Okay, so I have my IK foamer ready. I actually had to clean out the felt on it because it did get a little bit dirty. That is one drawback with foamers like this. You have to make sure the felt's clean or you're not going to get good foam coming out. It's not going to be consistent. It's just going to kind of like drip out, and that's not what we want. So it's all pressurized. It does have a small hose that is quite stiff. I'm just kind of like splitting hairs at this point, but you can get bigger ones. You can modify it, but with it is as it is right now, that's your reach, which isn't that much. So let's go. It does lose pressure pretty quick. The compressor does kick on fairly soon. It does give a nice consistent foam though. Like here, it's not bad. There's been worse out there. But today we're gonna see which is better for us. It's a nice consistency for the foam also. It's not super runny, but it's also not super thick. So there's not too much adjustability on it. I'm sure you could mess with your chemical a little bit. And I'm gonna go back and hit the other wheel well because I missed it. I think it laid a pretty good foam down. It's not too bad. The compressor is now kicked off, which is nice. It's not super runny, but again, it's not super thick. Dwell time is minimal, I would say, with it. So now we're gonna set up the detail keg and take a look and see what that can do for us. Okay, everybody, so we got the passenger princess side of the Blazer all foamed down. Now we're gonna foam down the driver's side. And on this side, we're gonna use the detail keg from Scott Graves. It has been modified slightly so that it will foam. Like I said earlier, they don't foam essentially right out of the box. My friend Bobby from Detail Oriented is the one who modified it. He's supplying the detail keg so we can kind of do this comparison video today. Any questions, I'll definitely tag him in the video. You can reach out to him, ask him what kind of special voodoo black magic he did here. But there's no compressor on these. You fill it with your chemical solution, water, your chemical, have it all diluted, and then you just pressurize it. And you just pull the trigger and you're ready to go. So we'll see. You have that little spit and sputter, but for this not being something that is supposed to set up the foam, that is, that's quite quick. That definitely was a whole lot faster than the other one. Again, this isn't designed to foam like the IK is designed to foam. So it is runnier. It doesn't have the thick shaving cream type of effect, but we should be using correct chemicals that make our job quicker and more efficient, to where we can just grab the grime off of there, do our strip wash, our pre-wash, however you want to call it, do it or be it. And I would say with a few, maybe some slight more modification to it, this is essentially the first version that Bobby has come up with. I'm sure it'll foam better and dwell longer. And you don't have to worry about the compressor running or losing power or anything like that either. So essentially it's up to you. Do you want to buy the IK or do you want to get a detail keg? I like the detail keg a whole lot. I don't have a pressure washer, so this puts out an enormous amount of pressure for what it is compared to the IK. That might be a little bit of the discrepancy between the consistency of the foam, but it's still just pulling the stuff right off, just like the other, just like the IK did. So that's where we're at for that. Okay, so we got both sides foamed down. Now we're just going to essentially add just a little layer of rinseless just to help pull anything extra down, and we'll be able to go inside these little seals inside the fuel door area with the detail keg as our pressure. So you can really come in through here and see everything that brings out. Get inside here. Inside the door handle. And you can see there's plenty of pressure just coming out of this keg to pull stuff out of these cracks and crevices. Go get the other tire. Wheel well. Okay, and even with that, I think it was set up at about, it was set up to about 70. I got my cameraman helping me out, Bobby. So set up to about 70, and we're right at about 55 right now. So I was pretty liberal with the application there. If you do it a little bit quicker, barely lose any at all. So yeah, definitely try these out. It's an investment, but it's an investment that's going to make you more efficient, and there's no reason to struggle to wash a car. So now's a good time to use the perforated synthetic decontamination towel. It has a mouthful. It's a clay towel with synthetic material on it. But apparently, I am just too short for this. So, as the thumbnail said, have you seen my ladder? Anyone seen my ladder? Something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, here's what we're going to do. I got this sweet handy dandy platform. If Bobby wants to bring it into frame by Werner, it not only adjusts that height, but if you need to, and you're super short, you can hang from the ceiling. This is a little overkill. I'm obviously not going to reach over the hood and do that. Just showing you that this thing adjusts massively. And you can also add another one onto it and just have twice the length of platform. Who doesn't like twice the length?
Finally, back to your awesome program.